Asuras are extremely powerful negative entities, highly intelligent. It's said that Asuras are, in fact, Sri Aurobindo has some beautiful writings on these negative realms also. He has written tremendously on all aspects. So Asuras are those kind of entities who do tremendous amount of tapasya, by the way. Their capacity for spiritual practice is far more than an average human beings. So what they end up doing is that they will worship one of these great gods that we have. Shiva, Shakti, Brahma, some of the great gods were much higher up. So they worship them, attain boons and blessings and powers, and then they use that power to do negative things because they use it in the service of their ego. A saint, when he's worshipping a deity, he loses his ego. His ego is gone. He becomes one with the Devata. He's like his devotion becomes that high caliber, etc. But here what they do is that they attain those blessings from the gods. And they can, because they are capable of tremendous amount of tapasya. Tapasya is penance. The penance the Asuras can do, humans can never think of it. And then after getting that, one of the typical things they do is that they try to cause havoc everywhere. Okay, because they want to usurp things, take things for themselves. So our Shastras mention one of the first things Asuras do is that they stop the yagyas to all the gods. So once they get the blessing, one of the typical blessings they ask for is that nobody can defeat me, no human, no god, nobody can defeat me. So the average gods who are there, the other gods who are there, they can't, once the blessing is set into motion, they can't do anything. But inside that blessing, there'll always be some catch for their fall, somewhere. But regardless, that catch is not going to manifest immediately. So for a long period of time, they are going to reign supreme, that Asura, okay? And he will wreak havoc in the divine realms and everywhere, and etc., until finally one of the great gods, be it Shiva or Vishnu or Shakti, somebody or the other, will decide that enough is enough. Then they will incarnate and they will destroy the Asura.
And this can happen even in 2022?
Oh yes. Only difference is that, what I feel personally is that the Asuras are too powerful. They don't need to incarnate. During the Mahabharata, there were incarnations of Asuras, by the way. Lot of them. In fact, in the Mahabharata, there's a beautiful part before the Yuddha actually happens, the war actually happens. So the Duryodhana, who's the head of the Kaurava army, who's the Duryodhana, he is taken, and the Asuras actually, the Rakshasas and the Asuras and the negative beings, they tell him that do not worry about anything. You just enter the battlefield. Our forces are going to take possession of the bodies of your warriors and they are going to fight for you. And their powers are much higher, okay, than the average human being. Okay, so we are there with you. They're like telling him that just go ahead. Victory is yours. We are fully there. And they name even that this Asura is going to enter into the body of this warrior and this warrior and this warrior and this warrior. Okay, because that the other side is Lord Krishna is there and the Pandavas are there. Okay, they're also great, fantastic, superb warriors. So that was an era. Still there was Asuric incarnations which used to happen. Asuras used to take the physical form. The men of that caliber were entirely different than what we have right now, spiritually, intellectually, in physical prowess, everything. Okay, exceptional caliber people. So the Asuras had to incarnate to fight them. Today Asuras don't incarnate so easily because the human the intellectual, spiritual, moral and physical stamina and strength of human beings is far lower. Okay, because of the general environmental corruption and various other things.
But are there some human beings who've attained such a high level of spirituality that Asuras have already gone inside them? And
Asuras influence people all the time.
Are there powerful and famous and rich people in the world today who are being influenced by Asuras?
Today I cannot say, but there's a very strong general belief, and I also believe that, in fact, Sri Aurobindo had written that Hitler was possessed by an Asura. He used to in fact, he wrote a lot of things about it, and I'm just relaying what Sri Aurobindo had written about it.